This ought to be interesting. Dionysus, mate. Sometimes things weigh heavily on me, but then I hear from you and it's like I don't have a care in the world. To your health.
Oh, you're really too much for me sometimes, you know that, man? Gotta tell you, I don't think I ever felt so close to somebody so damn far away. But through the gift of drink, it's like we're with each other in spirit all the time, you know? You, man, must be mates with just about everybody down there by now, yeah? Doling out nectars left and right, just livening the place right up.
I both expected you to come, and am surprised to see you, son of Hades. Where shall your journey take you from this point?
Just on a little break.
Hey, sir.
Word is that the most beautiful music's been heard up in Asphodel lately, Prince. From the sound of it, why, I think that has got to be Eurydice and Orpheus.
You heard correctly, Sisyphus. Orpheus is reunited with his muse at last. Or at least he gets to visit on the regular when he isn't busy at my father's house. So you've heard of them, have you?
Oh, I've more than heard of them. I'm sure you know how Orpheus once ventured all the way down here after Eurydice passed on. I'll never forget his song. Even the Fury sisters gave me a break, they were so captivated by it then. Ah, good times. For me, at least.
Oh.
Here you are.
A pleasure.
送る意味あんのかこれ。
Thank you for keeping my friend company.
損してるだけちゃうんかこれ。
Cheers.
You have been blessed by Baldy.
Lady Artemis.
Hope you don't mind. I told Callisto all about you recently. Don't worry, I was quite discreet about it. The two of us were on the hunt. Not like I just shouted out your story from the mountaintops.
どういうシチュエーション？
What's new, Meg?
Electo-Tis, you ready? I'll give you one thing, Zach. You never keep me waiting very long. Prepare for...
I can't.
Sorry, sisters.
The other two took off. Witchcraft.
So my heart tells me that you've developed quite the bond with moody Thanatos, haven't you there? I always figured that his brooding quality was just an act.
Ah, yes.
最悪。
You look like you could use a hand.
ねその顔。
Prepare yourselves.
You better.
How about we pick the pace up just a little, cuz? Or maybe by a lot? Whatever you've the mood and stomach for right now.
How goes it lately, Lenny? Everything just fine?
負けると思う。
I'm empty. Till you reconstitute again. Always a pleasure, Charon.
Hey, Zagreus. There's something I've been wondering, and don't take this the wrong way or anything, okay? Oh no. It's her.
何を聞きたいの？
Why, Artemis, you're absolutely tongue-tied. Due to our little godling in the underworld, or a little due to me? You shall figure it all out, I'm sure.
こいつはめんどくさいな。
Look, what was I... just... never mind. I'll talk to you some other time, I guess.
You've come, short one. I dreamed of this very moment.
Come on, Asterius. We've fought how many times already? What's there to dream about?
No, I dreamed. And in my dream, there was something I had to tell you. Rather, something you have to tell the weapons you wear in your hands. Tell them, I see you overcome the wild and make peace with death.
Hey, I know what that is. That's a waking phrase. So I'm to speak it to Malphon. Wait, why are you helping me?
I don't know whether I'm helping you or not, but in my dream, an ancient hero fought a beast of a man barehanded. They became friends in the end, after a great battle. I long for a fight like that.
I see you overcome the wild and make peace with death.
I can't.
Enough, short one.
See you soon.
It pleases me to know, young man, that you and Dionysus have been getting on so well. He could use a level-headed friend, and you could use my blessing.
こっちは迷惑やけど。
Tell me something, monster. Whence did you steal that kingly blade you're brandishing about? It seems ill-fitting for one such as you.
うっとうしいなこいつ。
Oh, this. I wouldn't say I stole it so much as naturally wooed the fates into bestowing it upon me. You could say I'm kind of testing it out.
Ah, well then, I pity whosoever shall lay hands upon that cursed thing once you are finished with this testing of yours. I think that we can make it rather quick.
勝手なイメージやけど、まこなり社長っぽいよね。
You're going to love this.
How dare
That'll do. Mine now.
Thus has the prince again persuaded fearsome Cerberus to get out of his way.
See you, boy. I'm out of here. We made it, Stygius. I hope this Arthur serves you well someday.
I never had any respect for Stygius, that blade you bear. Perhaps unfairly due to Brother Poseidon's sloppy form when once he wielded it. But now it seems quite different in your care.
I think we've grown quite close to one another, yes. Enough to where I've come to know a different side of this fine blade right here. This is the aspect of some Arthur fellow. Maybe the two of you could get acquainted properly.
Arthur? No name either of gods or kings of any realm I know. Then introduce us, as you say, to this new amateur to whom your blade rendered its services.
かっこええな。さあ、これで勝てるか。ああ、終わった。最悪。ああ、ここまで来たのに。
Got me again, damn it.
Cerberus looks mournfully toward the prince.
うるさい。
Good chatting.
It seems Achilles had a complicated arrangement with your father. I understand you simplified things for the better there, and he was able to visit Elysium at last. Well done.
Thank you. He more than deserved it.
Hey.
Thanatos, I ought to have asked by now, but what's it like? Up there, I mean, outside. You never talk about it. I almost forget that's where you go for work.
What can I say? It's different. I never stay up there for very long. Don't think I could. It starts making me feel ill. Too many sensations all at once. And when the chariot of Helios is in the sky, it gets so bright that I can barely see.
That sounds awful. If it's that bad, why would all the Olympians chat it up so much?
There's no accounting for their taste, I guess.
I
just get sleepy sometimes, Mom. I mean, I've been working so much lately, just over there. You've probably seen me greeting shades, making my list, creating a welcoming environment.
Remember what we previously spoke of, Hypnos? Do not address me thus whilst we are here. Conduct yourself as befitting a servant of the House of Hades. And continue practicing your independence, please.
Yes, Mom. I mean, Mother.
Fish delivery for the head chef. Meg, you know what's going on with Than and me, don't you? I just want things to be out in the open between us.
Oh, I know everything about you, Zag. And Thanatos may be even better. Though I appreciate you telling me. It's fine.
It's fine. I mean, upon Olympus, jealousy runs rampant, as I'm told, but here it's not even an issue, then.
If you prefer the way they do things on Olympus, then I think you know the way. As for me, dealing with jealousy is what I do. Tell me, should I feel threatened by Thanatos?
両党か、ザクレウス。きっつい話やな。
No, he thinks so highly of you, he'd never wish to cause you any harm.
And I feel much the same. He and I were not the same to you. I think we both see that and understand. Now quit your second-guessing me, all right?
I will. Thanks, Meg. Was bound to happen, really. Holy Excalibur, thank you for your strength. Malphon, I see you overcome the wild and make peace with death. The hidden aspect of an ancient god king, Gilgamesh.
へえ。ギルガメシか。最近 FF オリジンやってたかな。
Grant me the aspect of Gilgamesh.
Yeah, what happened to your mitts, boyo?
I'd like my darkness back.
Oh.
Think I need a shave. I've mastered that. Excellent. Orpheus must be an asphodel.
Oh, 帰る。
House contractor, with this gift of darkness, I decree the Elder's sigil shall be restored. The Elder's sigil should be fully powered up for Nyx. On to business then.
You would have better conversation with your chamber walls than with the boatman Charon, boy. Not all those of the underworld are prone to ceaseless chatter quite like you.
Ceaseless chatter.
一番よう喋ってる。
There's so much nonsense that the mortals say to one another of our family, Zagreus. How viciously the rumors spread. Whether from that oaf Zeus, or likely from the mortal drunkard poets with no better use of their limited time.
Broken to bits. I offer you this ambrosia in your name and honor, Lord Ares. To the god of war. How many foes have I vanquished with your aid and guidance? But more than that, I am pleased to know you, and to be your cousin.
Ah, such an exquisite gift this is indeed. Yet the destruction you have sown, the sheer carnage, nothing can surpass that, I should think. Should you ever go to war, my kin, genuinely go to war, I mean, do look me up. I imagine I would take your side.
まあ頭おかしいもんねこいつ。
Do you ever think to yourself that you were born a bit too late, my kin? For my part, I wish that I could have been there myself when my father and the others waged ferocious war against the Titans. Ah, it must have been a sight.
It's him, Baldy.
Hello, sir.
Must say, Prince Ed, the free life sure does have its perks down here. This place really isn't as bad as it's cracked up to be.
Glad to hear it, sir. But you're still here, the same as ever. Is it really all that different from the way it always was?
Well, it used to be I'd have to start heaving Baldy there at any point if the Fury Sisters decided to show up. But now, I just get to relax, chat a bit with the other shades, and give you one of these when you're in the area. Easy does it.
Thank you, mate. May you roll smoothly for eternity. Cheers.
See.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Got a feeling it's Tisiphone this time. Not quite.
Well, well. Ugh. Still can't believe Megara got mixed up with you, Red Blood. For all her weakness, I always thought at least she took her job here seriously. Live and learn.
Not interested in your nasty remarks about her, Electo. Though if you keep them up, I'm warning you, I might get mad.
Oh, you might get mad? Defend Megara's honor since she's far too weak to do it her damn self? You think she's so pure? You're disgusting. Both of you.
ぶっ殺す。
See you later.
I have detected some unusual activity within the reaches of the underworld, son of Hades. Vast sums of darkness collected in an ancient catalyst, which I see now almost like a beacon shining in the night. This either is the work of Nyx, or you, or both. And I am anticipating the result.
Farewell, ladies.
Remember, I am always watching over you, dear cousin.
They're both here.
Look, Orvi.
I've never heard anything like this. As good as you two sound each on your own, you're positively wonderful together.
A splendid compliment, my friend. Doubtless the fates themselves conspired to ensure Eurydice and I would meet and sing together, fall in love, and then be cruelly separated for some time.
Now don't you start with that again, you get me, Orvi? Got our whole entire afterlives ahead of us, and lots of songs to catch up on.
Why, you're correct, of course, my dear. If you'll excuse us, Zagreus, our calling beckons.
いい話になったね。
How's the old neck holding up? That's all the heads.
your boss, and I think you know what's inside. Well, maybe not exactly, but just pick something, will you?
Won't catch this soul, thanks.
I've got a feeling this time, man, like things are really going to take a turn for you, and I mean for the better, almost certainly, I think.
And then, when that...
Hey, that's a kid.
Well, not for you, Pat. I don't even like to think about what I'd have done. The war would have gone differently then, I suppose.
Why, look who.
抱き合ってなかった。
I thought we might run into you, but how strange to see you face to face out here, lad. To see this place myself, I still can't quite believe any of this.
He really can't. Though I keep telling him it's true. Nothing's accomplished without risk, isn't that so? But we of course have you to thank, stranger. Our troubles needn't have been your concern.
Nonsense, sir. You're my friend. And Achilles. I don't know where I would even be if not for you.
Well, no need to get emotional, is there? We Myrmidons, we're not the sentimental type. Achilles is simply on break, is all. From a demanding job. You've a demanding job as well, so here, my customary gift.
助かる。
Don't need it anyway.
Try as you might, monster, you shall not shake either my own resolve or that of my dear friend.
Hope you enjoyed the show out in the stands.
Gigantic Cerberus accepts the prince's foul offering.
I can go. Here goes. Well, Guan Yu, take good care of Varotha for me.
やっとガウンの隊でここまで来れたわ。
What have you done with my ancient weapon, boy? I sense Varotha's form there in your feeble grip, but there's some garish power you've awakened in it, haven't you?
Oh, just took a splash of Titan blood at the right time was all. There's more to your ancient weapon than you gave it credit for, I guess. Though let's not keep it waiting, no?
No, let's not. Gygaros is the mightier weapon with none of the treacherous past. It needs no fanciful shape-shifting tricks to run you through. Behold.
Dionysus! You got it, man.
危ねえ。
You bested me. I'll grant you, Zagreus.
何回倒してそのセリフが出てくるの？
Beaten. Once. Again.
Goodbye, father. In my father's name.
もう二度と使わんな。この関羽の隊って。使う理由が一つもない。ああ、終わった終わった。
Then, valiantly striding Zagreus was set upon by 7 bloodless slam dancers and slain, or something of the sort.
ママと思われるってない。予想で言うてんのか。
Not bad at all, really.
I'm up. I've got a survey here if you'd like to fill it out.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. 受けてもいいと思う
I
け
just
ど。
got back shortly before you did.
楽しそうやな。
You altered one of my own pacts without so much as seeking my consent, undoing terms that were agreed upon. Do you intend to undermine everything in this house, boy? Or only me?
Only you, father. Good thing I've inherited some of your fate-given authority being your son and all. Otherwise, some of your most loyal subjects would be bound by exploitive terms for eternity.
Terms that they chose themselves. Terms to the benefit of this house. What if Achilles were to leave his post for the green pastures of Elysium? What then?
You could find a replacement, but it's a pointless question anyway because he's here. He isn't leaving. He might even do better at his job now that he has increased ability to step away from it.
A naive hope at best. The more you step away from your responsibilities, the less you shall want anything to do with them.
Not if those responsibilities matter. Achilles.
Hail.
Sir, you're back. How was it in Elysium? Was everything all right?
It went well, lad. As well as I could have hoped. Better than I might have feared. Hey, don't take Patroclus calling you stranger personally, all right? He has less charitable terms for those he doesn't care for.
口笛が吹けない。うまく。
Come on, Achilles, I want details here. What happened with you two, if you don't mind?
Well, thankfully, your efforts meant that no words really needed to be said when I arrived. He simply said my name. Then we just were. Two souls, together in one spot. The way shades linger. It looks mournful, right? But it isn't always.
That's wonderful to hear. He seemed uplifted in your presence. You must have lots of catching up to do.
Lots of making up for lost time. And finally we have some time to spare. It's odd, because so many of my memories of him are from a time of war. Now we can make new memories, in peace. Anyway, see you out there again sometime, I hope.
Count on it, sir.
せっかくなんで送ろうか。
Achilles, next time you're in Elysium, I thought this might be something you'd enjoy. That you might share.
Ambrosia. Well, I'm honored, lad, truly. Although it's I who ought to be bestowing thoughtful gifts upon you for what you've done for me, not the other way around. And I happen to have one here, on Pat's and my behalf.
You have a chthonic companion, and you're giving it to me?
At last, the bridge to chaos is restored. Thank you so very much, my child. I shall be going then, and I shall presently return. Please have no fear. And now, farewell. I shall bring Chaos your kindest regards.
Please do. Until next time, Nix.
いってらっしゃい。
I knew you could do it. Tell me something, Zagreus. Sometimes I fear. Do you hate him? I mean your father. Regardless of his intentions. It sounds as though he made your life extraordinarily difficult. All his pent-up fear and anger. You bore the brunt of it.
Do I hate him? Mother, I don't know that I hate anybody, really. The tales of him and the Olympians rending their immortal Titan parents to bits. I can't relate to how they must have felt. But I resented him for sure. And I don't know if I'll ever get over that entirely.
I understand. I think that when Hades told you he asked no forgiveness, he understood as well and meant it. Well, for all his failings, I'm thankful that he did not teach you how to hate. For your own sake, if not for his.
Sometimes I think he tried.
You miss me, Zagreus?
会いたかった。
What do you think of all the lounge decor there, Meg? Looking a little better these days, wouldn't you say?
You know, it isn't bad. Though I have heard the strangest thing. That you're responsible for all of this. I couldn't understand why you would even bother, honestly.
Well, it's a popular locale for off-duty underworld officers to take a load off between shifts, and so I figured least I could do is pitch in and make the place a little better than I left it, right?
How very selfless of you, Zagreus. Soon, doubtless, it'll be your portrait hanging on that wall back there.
Oh, now, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Meg. Cerberus in the spotlight. Say, Dusa, in your work around the house, you wouldn't happen to have run into a Skelly character out in the courtyard there, have you?
Oh, not really, because my work is in the house itself, and while the courtyard technically, it's kind of right outside, so I'm supposed to stay inside the walls, but I think I know who you mean. I've seen him, standing there just past your chamber doors. Why? Is he okay?
I think so. I hope so. It was bound to happen, really. The Frostfair blade. What a weapon.